What is up, Wire Gang? It's your boy coming at you with some more Hadestown, y'all. Yes, we are continuing this, trying to not take such a huge break as we did between the first part and the second part. Because I really enjoyed the second part and I've been looking forward to doing some more. I read the comments, y'all, because I always do. I seen y'all told me that all I've ever known, there's a whole minute list cut off from the end, so we're going to listen to that before we get back into, I think we are picking up on Epic and Chant, which are together in one song. So if that's cut off or anything like that, y'all let me know in the comments. We'll find a better version. So that's not talking. Let's go ahead and get right into it. We're gonna start off by hearing the ending of All I've Ever Known that we didn't get to hear, which was like the very like lovey-dovey, you know, like their love songs. So let's go ahead and
change on us. Say that we'll stay with each other, and it will always be like this.
I'm gonna hold you forever. The wind will never change on us, long as we stay with each other. Then it will always be like this.
I like that. Why would they cut that off? Why would they cut that off at the end? Like, it was such a good, like, love song that, like, yeah, I don't see why he would cut that off at the end. Yeah, but it does add a little, like, extra element of, like, she's like, I want this to be, like, the rest of our lives. Stay to tell me, like, asking for, like, that reassurance that say that we'll stay like this forever, and he's right there with it. Like, yeah, this is us forever. So I love that. All right, so we're going to get back into Epic and Chant.
Silver, King of silver, King of gold, and everything glittering under the ground. Hades is king of oil and coal, and the riches that flow where those rivers are found. But for half of the year with Persephone gone, his loneliness moves in him crude and black. He thinks of his wife in the arms of the sun, and jealousy fuels him and feeds him and fills him with doubt that she'll ever come, dread that she'll never come, doubt that his lover will ever come back.
Okay. I'm so, yeah, man. I don't know. Based on this, like, and him empathizing with Hades right here, and what, like, my idea of what Orpheus is doing, I feel like it might turn bad. Because it's like, right now he's talking about how, like, sad that, like, Hades is for half of the year when Persephone's gone. So again, he's working on something to, like, fix that. Because he feels for him. But everything, like, is lining up that he's trying, like, he's making something that makes her unnecessary in the, like, the overworld, for her to come up top, which for her I feel like would be hell. Like, because she's already, like, from what y'all told me, he's like getting her, like, she's not getting to stay as long, and he's coming to get her early and stuff like that. So there is no spring and fall anymore. It's just summer and winter. So I'm curious as to what Orpheus is, like, thinking, man. Like, what he's planning with that kind of, like, with this line of thought.
is a river of stones, and Hades lays them high and thick, with a million hands that are not his own. With a million hands he builds a wall around all the riches he digs from the earth. The pickaxe flashes, the hammer falls, and crashing and pounding, his rivers surround him and drown out the sound of the song he once heard. La 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 la.
Is this chant now? If so, that was a cool transition, but like this feels like it went straight in from that into chant. Yeah, man, I'm so like, again, a testament to just the innocence of Orpheus's character. Like the way it seems like he's relating and empathizing with Hades of all peoples, like widely like feared and hated by his own family, the other gods and mortals. But it seems like Orpheus has this sense of like empathy for him, like of not being with his wife for half of the year. I don't know if it's because like it's supposed to be like he's in love now, so he understands not being with the person you love or what. But it's like, where is it leading is what I'm worried about. What is he gonna do with this?
Oh, if you wanna keep your head hooked, oh, you gotta keep your head low. Keep your head low. Oh, you gotta keep your head low. If you wanna keep your head hooked, oh, you gotta keep your head.
In the coldest time of year, why is it so hot down here? Hotter than a crucible. It ain't right and it ain't natural.
Oh, lover, you were gone so long. Lover, I was lonesome.
Hold on, what that deep voice at? What that deep voice at from the I missed you. Where's that at? I guess this is a different dude doing Hades, but oh man, I was looking forward to hearing that like that voice.
Oh, lover, you were gone so long. Lover, I was lonesome. So I built a foundry in the ground beneath your feet. Here I fashioned things of steel, oil drums and automobiles. Then I kept that furnace fed with the fossils of the dead. Lover, when you feel that fire, think of it as my desire. Think of it as my desire for you.
La 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 la.
Yeah, I feel like I should listen to a different version of this because it feels like these two songs were mashed together in a way that they aren't originally supposed to be. Somebody in the comments let me know, but like, yeah, this feels like a mashup that's not like, let me see.
The sound of the song he once heard.
Okay, maybe not. Maybe this is just maybe how it is supposed to be. Let me see.
keep your head,
Not
oh, you gotta
yet.
keep your head low. Keep your head low.
Is he always like
Oh,
this?
you gotta keep your head low. If you wanna keep your head.
Looking high and looking low for the food and fire. What I know we need to find, and I am keeping one eye on the sky and trying to trust that the song he's working on is gonna shelter us from the wind, the wind. In the darkest time of year, why is it so bright down here? Brighter than a carnival. It ain't right and it ain't natural.
Lover, you were gone so long. Lover, I was lonesome. So I laid a power grid in the ground on which you stood. And wasn't it electrifying when I made the neon shine? Silver screen, cathode ray, brighter than the light of day. Lover, when you see that glare, think of it as my despair. Think of it as my despair for you.
They can't find the tune.
Hold on, like I love, man. Again, I don't know a lot of the story of like Hades and Persephone, but like what we're like, I love like it's showing pretty much like any of us, like men, you go stir crazy. Like when you really love your partner, it just shows like how stir crazy he was going like for those 12 months while she wasn't there. This man, he's trying to make it hot. Like he's trying to like imitate summer for her. Like he done made it hot. He done brought like light down there. This man, it's truly like he loves his wife. Like I don't know if there's something like underlying like, because it doesn't seem like she's happy. She doesn't seem happy at all. But like it does seem like this is a man that loves his wife, that will like metaphorically and literally move heaven and earth for her. So I like that. Like, and then on Orpheus, I don't know, like, what's going on with Orpheus? Like, he's working on this song thing so diligently, but it seems almost to the point of neglect of his wife, or not his wife. I don't know if they're married. I don't think they ever got married. He gave her a ring. I don't know if they got married, but like, he's doing it for her, for everybody else, but to the point where it's like he's being neglectful of her. So,
I think of it as my despair for you.
They can't find the tune.
Orpheus,
They can't feel the rhythm.
Orpheus,
King Hades is deafened by a river of stone.
poor boy working on a song.
And Lady Persephone's blinded by a river of wine. Living in an oblivion.
He did not see the storm coming
As
on.
black gold flows in the world down below. Enter dark clouds roll in the one up above.
Look up,
And that is the reason we're on this road. And the seasons are wrong. And the wind is so strong. That's why times are so hard. It's because of the gods. The gods have forgotten the song of their love. Singing la la la
Keep your
la
head, keep your head low. Oh, you gotta keep your head low. If you wanna keep your head low. Oh, you gotta keep your head low. Keep your head low. Oh, you gotta keep your head low. If you wanna keep your head.
Looking low and looking high, there is no food left to find. It's hard enough to feed yourself, let alone somebody else.
hold up. So who is this singing to her? Because it almost feels like, and she got a backpack on. Like, it's the winds of, like, you know, like, how she moves with the winds. Like, it's like this is the voice that's telling her, like, that's always been pushing her to move on. And it's kind of singing to her now. And it's got her in that mindset again of, like, you know, moving on. Because she hungry. She ain't, all he can think about is that song. So he ain't providing. I like that. I like the way this is done. But, yeah, like, that, like, the guys have forgotten the song of their love thing where it's like she's blinded by like wine and like some other things she like, because in the last song it's like she needs like a tent, like they said, she said something about giving me a tin of like morphine and like like wine and all that to like deal with being in Hades. So while she's there, she's not thinking about her husband. She's thinking about just how much she hates being there and doing anything she can to not think about it, which means not thinking about him.
It's hard enough to feed yourself,
let alone somebody else. I'm trying to believe that the song he's working on is gonna harbor me from the wind, the wind, the wind.
Eurydice was a hungry young girl.
Give that back.
She was no stranger to the wind,
It's everything we have.
but she had not seen nothing
Orpheus.
like the mighty storm she got caught in.
Orpheus.
It took a minute, but the wrath of the gods was in
Every
it.
year it's getting worse. Hadestown, hell on earth. Did you think I'd be impressed with this neon necropolis? Lover, what have you become? Coal cars and oil drums, warehouse walls and factory floors. I don't know you anymore. And in the meantime, up above, the harvest dies and people starve. Oceans rise and overflow. It ain't right and it ain't natural.
Love her everything I do. I do it for the love of you. If you don't even want my love, I'll give it to someone who does. Someone grateful for a fate. Someone who appreciates the comforts of a gilded cage. That doesn't try to fly away the moment Mother Nature calls. Someone who could love these walls, that hold her close and keep her safe, and think of them as my embrace.
Sing it all,
keep your head, keep your head.
shelter us.
Think of them as my hand.
Keep your head, keep your head.
Think of them as my embrace.
Hold up. Hold up. No, he ain't gonna dump Persephone for Eurydice. No, he ain't about to dump Persephone for Eurydice. Is that what's about to happen? Is that? Come on now. Okay, all right.
Of you.
Ain't no way. Why did they go back to chant? For some reason, there's another chant that's separate, but we ain't gonna do that. I need to. No, he ain't about to dump Persephone for Eurydice. We got Hey Little Songbird next. That's wild. Like, and they forced, like, it's been foreshadowing that pretty much this whole time, like, with, like, her, like, wondering how it's going to be down there with giving her the coin and all that type of stuff. That's wild. Okay, yeah, we got Hey Little Songbird. And, like, how he was just talking about the gilded, like, somebody who would appreciate the gilded cage. You know, like, and, you know, Songbird and gilded cage, so, yeah.
Little Songbird.
Okay, now we back to the deep ass voice. So almost, yeah, this is definitely a different guy. It's so jarring going from one to the other. I apologize, y'all. I probably should have did. I don't know if there's a pro shot version of this either, but I probably should. If there is, I should have did like the musical version of this instead of the animatics, because like going back and forth between those two different Hades is wild.
Hey, little songbird.
Makes my ears vibrate.
Give me a song. I'm a busy man, and I can't stay long. I got clients to call. I got orders to fill. I got walls to build. I got riots to quell.
He almost sounds like Johnny Cash. Like, he don't sound like, definitely deeper than Johnny Cash, but his voice, it has a Johnny Cash-esque feel, like, to his voice and, like, his style. Like, I'm a huge Johnny Cash fan. Like I grew up, that was one of the first actual albums that I ever owned was Johnny Cash. So I know Johnny Cash. It does remind me a little bit of Johnny Cash.
And they're giving me hell back in the
I said album, I meant record. I had an actual Johnny Cash record. Let me go back.
to quell. And they're giving me hell back in the 80s. Hey, little songbird, cat got your tongue. Always a pity for one so pretty and young. When poverty comes to clip your wings and knock the wind right out of your lungs, ain't nobody sings on empty.
Strange is the call of this strange man. I wanna fly down and feed at his hand. I want a nice soft place to land. I wanna lie down forever.
Hey, little songbird, you got something fine. You'd shine like a diamond.
Like showing him like marking out the like O and the E on the tree was like for like Orpheus and Eurydice. Man, this is like, I'm gonna tell you, like story wise for me, this feels like there should have been more of a transition. Like I feel like it didn't tell us enough, or it didn't show us enough of the conflict between Hades and Persephone for him to just give up on her and be like, oh, I'm going to go find another woman. And same with like Orpheus and Eurydice. I don't feel like there was enough given to like justify this transaction, like, or this, to motivate this. Like, I feel like it should take more. Like, I don't know. That's just me personally. Like, there should have been more conflict between the two couples before this happened. It's like how I feel on a story side of it. But that's just me.
You got something fine. You'd shine like a diamond down in the mine. And the choice is yours if you're willing to choose. Seeing as you've got nothing to lose, and I could use a canary.
Suddenly, no.
Canary, because, you know, like, it's a mine. They used to use canaries, like, in case they found gas in the mines. Little thing.
Use a canary.
Suddenly, nothing is as it was. Where are you now, Orpheus? Wasn't it gonna be the two of us? Warring birds of a feather.
Hey, little songbird, let me guess. He's some kind of poet, and he's penniless. Give him your hand, he'll give you his hand to mouth. He'll write you a poem when the power is out. Hey, why not fly south for the winter? Hey, little songbird, look all around you. See how the vipers and vultures surround you, and they'll take you down, they'll pick you clean. If you stick around such a desperate scene, see, people get mean when the chips are down.
Why you just sitting there? It's gonna be okay. Man, that... yeah, I don't know how to feel about that, man. Like, the lines was crazy, though. Like, that you give him your hand, he'll give you, like, his hand to mouth. Like, give that hand-to-mouth lifestyle. Like, and then it's like, almost like he dissed him. He's like, oh, He a poet. He a little poet. Yeah. He gonna pay y'all bills with them songs. Like what them poems gonna keep you warm when the lights get cut off. Again, very like one of those things that touches on like modern life very well. Cause there's like, I'm sure there's people that have had that. Like, when you have a choice between two suitors, this person who has all these things, who can be smooth and say the right thing, versus this person who treats you well, makes you feel all these beautiful things, but ain't got nothing but a dream. Like, it's one of those things that's been told in stories over and over and again, and like a lot of people have dealt with in their real life. Who you choose in that type of scenario, and it's just, but I like the way that was told. But like I said, my only issue is I feel like there should have been a little bit more. Like obviously, I feel like the thing with the two is like they're such a new couple that it didn't take a lot. And with Hades and Persephone, they're such an old couple that they've already been through so much that we didn't see, that it didn't take a lot for those two like to get to their breaking point. That's my like thought on when we didn't get to see more conflict before. Like it's like, I'm gonna go find me somebody else, and she was like, I'm gonna run off with somebody else. So yeah. Up next we got When the Chips Are Down.
Songbird versus Rattlesnake.
What is it?
Eurydice was a hungry young girl,
Your ticket.
and Hades gave her a choice to make. A ticket to the underworld.
Life ain't easy, life ain't fair. A girl's gotta fight for her rightful share. What you gonna do when the chips are down? Now that the chips are down.
Yeah, I like this. So it's like those wins, the things that have always kept her moving and wanted her to like, that made her do that. They like taunting her now. Like, what you gonna do that the chips are down?
What you gonna do when the chips are down? Now that the chips are down. Help yourself, help the rest. Even the one who loves you best. What you gonna do when the chips are down? Now that the chips are down. What you gonna do when the chips are down? Now that the chips are down.
Oh, my aching heart.
What you gonna do when the chips are down? Now that the chips are down. Take if you can't, give if you must. Ain't nobody but yourself to trust. What you gonna do when the chips are down? Now that the chips are down. What you gonna do when the chips are down? Now that the chips are down. Aim for the heart, shoot to kill. If you don't do it, then the other one will. What you gonna
Are these the Fates? Is that what this is? I saw the scissors and the strings. Are these the Fates that are singing to her? Like, okay, that makes sense. Also, it could be both. It could be the Fates and the wind, like, because that could be her fate to just be traveling and move on. But yeah, this is very much fate.
the heart, shoot to kill. If you don't do it, then the other one will. What you gonna do when the chips are down? Now that the chips are down. What you gonna do when the chips are down? Now that the chips are down. And the first shall be first, and the last shall be last. Cause you're
We getting biblical? Because you know they say you be first, and you be at the end when he was first. I don't know the exact thing, but I know that's a Bible thing.
rise to heaven. You get a knife in the back.
Hold up. What? Let me get
I'll
that.
be first, and the last shall be last. Cast your eyes to heaven. You get a knife in the back. Nobody's righteous. Nobody's proud. Nobody's innocent. Now that the chips are down. Now
Yeah, that one's harsh. Like the whole, yeah, it felt like a very like taunting song. Like, what you gonna do? Like, what you gonna do? And it's like you said, nobody's innocent, nobody's righteous when the chips are down. What you gonna do when it's hand to mouth? When things are hard, are you gonna be able to stay or nah? Which I'm gonna say, I don't think she gonna stay. Don't look like it. But yeah, I like that, man. Like, it's like, I don't know how much of it is the fates and how much of it is like, just like, it's like her inner self wanting to make, like, move on. And again, that could, again, be the fates. Like, because that might be what she's fated to do. Or just, it's her fighting against fate, almost. Like, maybe she's fated to just keep moving and, like, she has to fight against that to stay with him. I don't know. But I like that, man. I like this little section. It did introduce a lot of conflict, a lot of questions that, like, it's got me hooked. I would say this section got me hooked because I'm like, I gotta see what happens with both these love stories and just how it turns out. But yeah, that was a great section. I love that. That's what I think. Let me know how y'all feel about it down in the comments. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and leave a link to that original. Go run it up. Thank you guys so much for watching. See ya.
Utaku